Such an innocent looking car. Who'd have guessed it's the fastest accelerating production car in history? Tesla has weirdly used a quarterly earnings call to drop blockbuster announcements about its extraordinary Model S, including some bizarre interior upgrades and a monster Plaid Plus version for the fastest acceleration production car ever. The three new models are already on sale. At the bottom end, there's the long-range dual motor starting at $79,990. And in the middle, there's the 120 horsepower Plaid Tri-motor at $119,990. But the one that's really got jaws on the floor is this new Plaid Plus. Before we continue to showcase the newest updates on Tesla, take your time to give this video a like and subscribe to this channel for all the latest news on Tesla. It would help the channel out massively, and genuinely, thanks a lot. Check out the raw specs on this thing. For $139,900, you get yourself a conservative-looking four-door family hyper sedan with more than 1,100 horsepower. That accelerates from 0 to 60 in less than 1.99 seconds. That rips out sub-9 second quarter miles in smirking silence, leaving Koenigsegg's, Bugattis, LaFerraris and Dodge Demons fighting over your scraps. That tops out at a supercar level 200 miles per hour, and that delivers these unbelievable performance figures while carrying enough batteries for a massive range of over 520 miles. The Model S Plaid Plus offers more than 1,100 horsepower, 520 miles of range, sub-2 second 0 to 60 acceleration, sub-9 second quarter miles, and 200 mile/hour top speeds. You can bet that range figure is no accident. The Lucid Air one-upped Tesla last year by promising 517 miles of range with a 2.5 second 0 to 60. Elon Musk loves these kind of challenges, especially one imagines from competitors who are yet to deliver a car. As well as this shot of steroids for the powertrain, there are some minor exterior updates and a complete interior overhaul for both the Model X and the Model S, which cleans things up considerably to match the sparse design language of the Model 3. Thus, there's now a massive 17-inch horizontal infotainment touchscreen to go with the 12-inch dash display and an 8-inch display on the back of the center console for the kids to enjoy. The front and rear infotainment screens are now driven by a built-in gaming computer with enough processing power, Tesla says, to rival the latest gen consoles like a PlayStation 5. And that's not an empty comparison. You can literally connect wireless controllers and play high-end games like The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt from any seat, with 960 watts of stereo completing the experience through a new 22-speaker sound system, with active noise cancelling, I might add. Hell, if you don't mind the risk of your car's blue screen and crashing in more ways than one, you can even boot up Cyberpunk 2077. And then there's the steering thing. Despite the monster performance these cars offer, the acts of driving is becoming less and less important to many Tesla owners as autopilot continues to evolve and more miles are driven autonomously. Perhaps as a reflection of this, Tesla is starting to let the steering wheel melt away. With the latest cars, it's half gone, and there's even a little pillow on it so you can catch some Z's on the highway. I kid, and yet I'm not joking. What remains of the wheel is a square-off yoke of a thing with no stalk sticking out the back for indicators or wipers. Hell, there's not even a physical gear selector anymore. The wipers are automatic or can be triggered through the touchscreen. Other functions are regulated to a pair of scrolly digital thumbballs, and the gear shift, says Elon Musk, will make up its own mind whether you want to go forwards or backwards. No, like really, it will make up its own mind. Is that even allowed? It certainly causes a commotion in some markets, but this now becomes far and away the most futuristic production car cabin we've ever seen. with a centre strip solely dedicated to holding beverages and buckets of chicken. There's more. Your phone is now a car key. For example, linking to your own custom driving profile. The front seats are ventilated and the brakes get carbon-sleeved rotors. Everyone in the car gets both a wireless phone charger and a USB-C charging point. It's fair to say that there's never been a car company in history that pushed the limits the way Tesla does. You have to be careful you don't raise your eyebrows too high at the start of Tesla's announcement, because they'll have nowhere to go by the end. This new Model S continues that proud tradition. It still looks buttoned down and conservative from the outside, but the performance is more outrageous than ever, and things inside are pretty much as wacky and sci-fi as they get in 2021. Fun! Tesla's Model X is also getting some touch-ups on the outside and the interior updates. There will be a new version with a new powertrain, though the SUV refresh is not as extensive. The new Model S has some light updates to the exterior of the car, including a standard large glass roof, but the biggest visual change is inside. Tesla has axed the portrait touchscreen in favour of one more like what's found in the Model S and the Model Y, though with far smaller bezels, like we've touched the Cybertruck prototype. There's also a stockless U-shaped butterfly steering wheel, much like what we've seen in the forthcoming second-generation Roadster, and a screen behind the centre consoles for rear seat passengers. Unlike the Model 3 and the Model Y, the new Model S still features a screen behind the steering wheel. The new Model S starts at $79,990 for a long-range dual-motor version that gets 412 miles of range, or people can spend $119,000 for one with the new, more powerful Plaid powertrain that goes 390 miles with that sub-2 second 0 to 60 time. The Plaid Plus version with 520 miles starts at $140,000. The Plaid and the Plaid Plus versions have top speeds of 200 miles per hour, with the right tyres, according to Tesla's CEO Elon Musk, while the long range tops out at 155 miles per hour. Tesla says that the Plaid version should be able to do 5 times as many quarter-mile runs as previous Model S sedans, thanks to the new powertrain and a new heat pump that was developed for the Model Y. The new Model X retains the same exterior design, but features the new landscape dashboard screen, butterfly steering wheel, and rear passenger screen. The new Model X starts at $89,990 for a long-range dual-model spec that has 360 miles of range, a top speed of 155 miles per hour, and a 0 to 60 time in 3.8 seconds. Tesla is selling a version with the Plaid powertrain for $119,000 that gets 340 miles of range and has a top speed of 163 miles per hour and can get a 0 to 60 in just 2.5 seconds. Both update vehicles also come with an infotainment system that's powered by a chip capable of 10 teraflops of processing power, allowing passengers to play games like The Witcher 3 and Cyberpunk 2077 with wireless controller support to boot. A Model S and X redesign has been rumoured for years, with Electrek posting allegedly leaked renders of the new interior all the way back in 2018. Musk threw cold water on the idea in 2019, though when he tweeted, "There is no refreshed Model X and Model S coming," Tesla instead was constantly making minor improvements to both vehicles, he said. But that tune started to change once Tesla started testing out a new powertrain in 2019 dubbed Plaid, which, much like the ludicrous acceleration mode in Tesla cars, is a Spaceballs reference. Musk said at Tesla's Battery Day event in September 2020 that the Plaid Model S would be coming in late 2021. But aside from the basic specs and the addition of the car to its website, Tesla didn't mention anything about a design refresh. What do you think about the updates and the refresh announcement? Let us know in the comments section below. Anyway, thanks for watching this episode. Make sure to leave us a like and subscribe to our channel. We'll see you in the next video.